The desert winds whistle across the golden sands of Giza. Over 4,500 years ago, tens of thousands of workers, farmers, craftsmen, and slaves gathered to build what would become the largest stone monuments on Earth. Each limestone block weighed as much as 2 elephants, yet they were pulled across ramps by sheer human determination. Pharaoh Khufu believed his soul would live forever if his body rested in a pyramid aligned with the stars. For generations, Egyptians carried stones, sang hymns, and labored under the sun, believing they were building not just tombs, but eternal stairways to heaven. Today, as the sun sets behind the pyramids, their shadows stretch across the desert, whispering the dreams of kings long gone. The streets of Rome are alive with excitement. It's the year 80 AD, and Emperor Titus has just opened the Grand Colosseum. Citizens pour in, eager for a spectacle. Trumpets sound. The gates open. Gladiators march into the arena, their armor gleaming under the sun. The crowd roars as men fight beasts. Steel clashes with claws, and blood stains the sand. For the emperors, the Colosseum was not just entertainment. It was a stage to prove their power. For the gladiators, it was life or death. And yet, in its crumbling stones today, you can still hear the echoes of the crowd, the cries of warriors, and the glory of Rome's empire. Far in the mountains, soldiers stand guard on a wall that stretches beyond the horizon. The Great Wall of China, built stone by stone across centuries, was meant to protect villages from northern raiders. By day, smoke signals rose from towers to warn of danger. By night, fires lit the sky. Each brick carries the sweat of workers who lived and died here. Far from their homes, travelers once called it the Dragon of Stone, slithering across deserts, forests, and peaks. Today, when you walk its endless path, you feel the weight of sacrifice. Millions of lives given to keep an empire safe. High above the clouds, hidden in the Andes, lies Machu Picchu, a secret city built by the Incas. Farmers carved terraces into the mountainside, priests worshipped the sun, and rulers watched the valleys below. But when the Spanish invaded Peru, Machu Picchu was abandoned, swallowed by jungle and forgotten for centuries. When American explorer Hiram Bingham rediscovered it in 1911, the world stood amazed. Its walls, built without mortar, still fit so perfectly that not even a blade of grass can slip between the stones. It is a city frozen in time, where the whispers of the Incas still linger in the mountain winds. The year is 1631. Emperor Shah Jahan cradles his dying wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who leaves him with a final wish: to build a monument of love. For 22 years, 20,000 artisans worked day and night, carving white marble, embedding jewels, and shaping domes that touched the sky. The Taj Mahal became a love letter written in stone, its beauty unmatched, its story eternal. At sunrise, its marble glows golden. At night, it shines silver in the moonlight. Behind its beauty lies a man's grief, a reminder that even in sorrow, love can build wonders. Imagine walking through a narrow canyon, its walls towering above you. Suddenly, it opens into a breathtaking sight, Petra's treasury, carved into red sandstone cliffs. Long ago, the Nabateans built this city in the desert, turning barren rock into palaces and tombs. Caravans arrived here with silk from China, spices from India, and gold from Arabia. Petra thrived until trade routes changed and the city was abandoned, lost beneath sand and silence. Rediscovered by explorers in the 1800s, Petra became a wonder once again, standing as a reminder that even stone civilizations can fade into dust. On the misty plains of Salisbury, giant stones rise in a perfect circle. More than 4,000 years ago, people dragged these stones, some weighing 40 tons, from miles away using ropes, logs, and raw strength. But why? Was it a temple? A burial site? A calendar to track the stars? On the summer solstice, the sun rises perfectly aligned with the stones, bathing the circle in golden light. Even today, people gather at dawn to witness this ancient magic. Stonehenge is not just a monument, it is a puzzle, a message from people who reached for the heavens long before us. Deep in the jungles of Mexico, the Mayans built Chichen Itza, a city of temples and mysteries. At its center stands the Pyramid of Kukulkan. During the spring equinox, the sun casts a shadow that looks like a serpent crawling down the pyramid steps, symbolizing the feathered serpent god. This was no accident. It was the brilliance of Mayan science. But Chichen Itza was also a place of sacrifice. At the sacred cenote, offerings of gold, jade, and even human lives were given to please the gods. Today, the ruins are silent, but the stories of power, science, and faith remain written in stone. Above the city of Athens, the Acropolis rises like a crown. In its heart stands the Parthenon, a temple dedicated to Athena, goddess of wisdom. Here, philosophers like Socrates and Plato debated truth. Artists carved perfection from marble, and democracy itself was born. When you walk among its broken columns, you are standing where the foundation of modern civilization was laid. The Acropolis is not just ruins. It is the birthplace of ideas that shaped our world: justice, freedom, and knowledge. It is 1886. Ships sail into New York Harbor, filled with immigrants after long, hard journeys across the Atlantic. And there she stands, Lady Liberty, her torch held high, her crown shining with 7 rays for 7 continents. A gift from France, she was built to symbolize freedom and friendship. For the tired and poor, she was the first sight of hope in a new world. Today, the Statue of Liberty has stood for more than 135 years, surviving storms, wars, and time. She is not just America's symbol. She is the world's reminder that liberty belongs to all.